Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. My name is Zuhaa Shahid. I'm from Majlis Saskatoon North. I'm in grade 12, and for this year's Abdus Science Fair, I will be talking about polystyrene. This is the polystyrene molecular structure model that I have constructed. The blue flowers represent carbon atoms, and the red circles represent the hydrogen atoms. In my model, I have created two benzene rings to represent the polymer of styrene, also known as polystyrene. So polystyrene has a chemical formula C8H8 times N representing the amount of times the formula repeats to form a long chain of hydrocarbons where the center carbons are bonded to benzene rings or phenyl groups. So polystyrene is a hard, stiff, transparent synthetic resin produced by the polymerization of styrene. Dependent phenyl groups are the key to the properties of polystyrene because they help from the polymer chains from packing in too close and also gives the polymer its rigidity. The chemical structure also allows it to have valuable properties such as low weight and high strength. It's a great insulator as they have small air bubbles trapped inside them, therefore heat energy cannot flow through. These advantageous performance properties such as heat tolerance and its low cost have made it preferred takeout container for many restaurants and businesses. Polystyrene's inherent strength means it can support structures such as roadways and railways with complete ease. Therefore, it is urged by professionals in the industry to utilize polystyrene. So, has polystyrene replaced plastics? Well, polystyrene is a type of thermoplastic, which means that it becomes fully liquid when it's reached its melting point, and when it's cooled, it can become solid again, and this process can be repeated several times. Compared to plastics, it is much more cleaner, it resists bacterial growth, it's easier to handle, it's less expensive, it's lighter weight, and it's a better insulator. Polystyrene is also commonly known as styrofoam, and it insulates much more effectively than plastic. Therefore, when it comes to keeping things hot or cold, whether it is drinks, food, or housing, polystyrene has definitely replaced plastic. So there are many impacts of polystyrene, whether it is positive or negative. A social positive impact that polystyrene has is that it's very lightweight and a great insulator. So it's used in building walls, roofing, refrigerators and freezers, industrial cold storage facilities, and many more. It is also resistant to water damage. Polystyrene is everywhere. It is found in packaging of food items, electronic goods, electrical appliances, furniture, cutlery, and so much more. An economic positive impact that it has is that a lot of companies use it because it's very cost efficient and it's very lightweight. And because so many companies use it, it makes the economy prosper. Environmentally, it can be recycled up to 20 times without any damage to its physical properties, keeping its strength and durability. With many positive impacts, there are also negative impacts. Socially, burning polystyrene may cause birth defects, and consuming small pieces can also be a choking hazard. Economically, because so many companies depend on it, and because it's very cost efficient and energy saving, if polystyrene ban was to be implemented, these companies would be completely out of business, which would impact the economy very negatively. Environmentally, despite the regulations that Canada has, 80% of Canada's landfill is filled with polystyrene. That's a lot of avoidable waste. It is also contaminated with chemicals that can discharge into the environment, and polystyrene is slow to decay, and if disposed of improperly, it can negatively impact human health. These are the references. Jazakallah.